The neighbor tried to sell the cars as scrap to a junkyard.
You know what that is?
That's funny.
That's a Wimbuki.
You
Let's look at it.
Wimbuki your neighbors. You guys ready for some early morons in the news?
Mm-hmm.
Who would do this? Who would break into famous Bo's ice cream on Florida?
Oh.
Did you see this?
Bose?
Bo's.
Have you been to Bo's Ice Cream?
Yes, but my kids love Bo's.
It doesn't strike me as a state-of-the-art security system there at Bo's.
Well, it doesn't really strike me as a place where you're going to have a big haul if you break into Bo's.
You know what? I bet you it's a lot of cash.
Bose is popular, and my head is on a swivel when I'm eating in front of that place.
What? Because cars on Florida?
I mean, it's really traffic. But if you tip extra at Bose, they'll give you unlimited toppings.
Are you serious?
It's a little inside
right,
secret that Lou told me about.
Well, here's the deal. Cops in Tampa are looking for the person who broke into Bose in Seminole Heights. This happened early Sunday morning, about 5:20 in the morning, and they broke through one of the windows, I guess one of the walk-up windows. Now, surveillance video does show the perp wearing a white hoodie with Just Do It, so it'd be Nike branded hoodie, Just Do It, and then gray pants, and the burglar, they think, has a tattoo of a cross and a rosary on the left hand. So the individual broke into Bo's famous soft serve. Bo's has been around for what, like 55, 60 years, maybe longer.
It's a Tampa institution,
It
as
is.
they say.
Bo's is a Seminole Heights institution for ice cream, soft serve. So this guy breaks in, and apparently the police report says he stole an iPhone.
Oh, they can track him on the iPhone. Then they can say, "Find my phone."
And cash. So
Okay.
cash and an iPhone ripped off at Bo's.
Didn't steal ice cream? Was he insane?
Have you seen the video of him in the place?
I did.
The Just Do It is on the...
It's on the top of the hoodie.
I've never seen one like that. Usually
Maybe-
you see Just Do It on the chest.
Maybe he made it himself. It's a homemade Just Do It hoodie. So, but the
The
video,
swish is more like a check mark.
Fessy, you're talking about state-of-the-art surveillance. The video from Bo's is pretty damn clear, actually.
Yeah.
I take it back, Bo. I apologize.
You can see that tattoo very easily on his wrist.
Bo knows security, man.
And I think that's an all-cash business.
But this guy, and he's got the hoodie all scrunched up on his face, so you can't see his face. And he's the burglar. It's obviously a male. Looks like maybe a late teens, early 20s male who's inside. And I wonder, did they leave ice cream in the machines? Was he able to make himself a medium sundae while he was there?
And that's the big question. If I could manage to fit through the glass serving area at Bo's, and I were in there at 5:12 in the morning or 5:21 in the morning, I would cow teat the soft serve.
you would cow teat the soft serve?
That's what it's called when you suck it straight from the machine.
You would milk it.
You cow teat it.
You cow teat it.
Yeah.
One of the workers is like, I can't believe I left my cell phone the one night I left it at Bose. Got stolen.
I just wanted some sprinkles and I stole this kick-ass phone.
Sprinkles! All right, man. Local morons in the news prevailed today. A lady here in St. Petersburg has been arrested. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. She was arrested on Thanksgiving. She tried to sell neighbors' cars for scrap.
Was she standing in the driveway of their neighbor's house?
No, listen to this.
Guys, it's on the dash.
2 cars went missing at a St. Petersburg home a couple of months ago. It happened actually back in August. 2 cars missing from a St. Petersburg home. And guess what? Detectives have since found that the neighbor tried to sell the cars as scrap to a junkyard.
You know what that is?
That's funny.
That's a Wimbuki.
You
Let's look at it.
Wambuki your neighbors.
You Wambuki the neighbors? Maybe, Rox. I don't know.
So listen to this. St. Pete police have busted on Thanksgiving Day. They moved in. They arrested 55-year-old Rosalie Baker because what she did. Back in August, according to the police in St. Pete, a Ford F-150 and a BMW were parked in the rear of a home on 28th Street South. And Baker, this woman, Rosalie Baker, she lived right across the street. And according to St. Pete detectives, she sold the vehicles with Small Planet Auto Recycling in Tampa.
All right. For the record, Roxanne, it's not a Wambuki. That would be a Scamalama Ding Dong.
Oh.
See, that's a Scamalama.
Okay,
This
yeah.
lady, this Rosa lady, pulled a Scamalama Ding Dong not only on her neighbors, which is awful, but to this salvage yard.
I was imagining she just walked over to her neighbor's house and just with a couple, let me show you this car right here, and started selling her neighbor's car
That's
right in
what,
front of them.
that's it. That's what. Listen, can you
That'd be
imagine?
a great bit.
Can you imagine the cojones that it takes to sell vehicles out of your neighbor's yard for scrap?
Let me show you this new BMW right here. That's my car.
It was not a new BMW. It was these were older vehicles.
He's a salesman.
So Small Planet Auto Recycling in Tampa, she pretended like the cars were hers. And then she even filled out a bill of sale.
Whoa.
Yep. There was a request to cancel the titles of the vehicles with the Florida Department of Motor Vehicles.
I was going to say, they could just look at the title and be like, okay.
She even provided her Florida ID and a thumbprint on the cancel the title forms. And then she got $300 for each of the cars that she scrapped. She scrapped the neighbor's cars.
Have you ever scrapped a car?
Well, I thought I was scrapping the Bluesmobile, but then I turned out I got wambukied.
Oh.
Yeah.
But don't you need a title to scrap something?
Of course you do, unless you take it to a chop shop.
I guess what this place was do is
Anyway, the vehicles were then towed to this junkyard, to this Small Planet Auto Recycling. So the vehicles were towed to their salvage yard, and eventually they were reported as stolen while Small Planet still had them in their custody. Then Hillsborough County deputies notified the business that it was their jurisdiction, and then they confirmed that Baker was involved due to the fingerprints on the documents. This lady, this Rosalie Baker, left a whole paper trail. You steal your neighbor's vehicles, you sell them for scrap. First of all, how hard up is this woman? She got $600, so she would risk jail time. She would even use her own ID and her own thumbprint.
She's the worst criminal ever.
For the title cancellation. I mean, talk about completely leaving a paper trail. Totally.
other way around.
What?
Listen, was she trying to hose her neighbors? What's the relationship between her and the people that she lives next to?
She was clearly trying to score money. I don't know what her issue was, why she needed $600. Who knows? But I can think of reasons why she needed to score a quick 600.
She did think very little of her neighbors, like you said, Fester. Yeah.
All right, so their Google reviews are all over the place, this Small Planet Auto Recycling.
Yeah, they have a 3.7 on Google.
Very professional. Next one. Extremely unprofessional.
But I mean, you talk about just the cojones to sell your neighbor's cars in the back for scrap.